Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be trying out Milim on Demon King. So Milim has a lot of damage and I want to see how good she is on Demon King. Of course she only gets her rampage attacks when she gets a kill or when an ally dies, so I may have to sort of like try and kill this first phase of Milim and then sort of save her dragon rampage for another turn to see if I can do lots of damage, but we'll see. So the team we are running, of course, Nabe, insane unknown support, of course Nashi, kind of needed. Of course, Milim herself, who's going to try and be our main DPS, and of course then we've got Aldo, who is just our tank for this team. Don't really need Red Tarmiel on it. I could probably get rid of Red Tarmiel, but I'm going to keep it just in case. Secondary team, once again, standard Sins team. Nothing attack crit, HP defense, HP defense, HP defense. Card set, we have damage reduction for Sins, just so they can tank a little bit better, even though they tank very well as it is, because of bonus damage reduction, HP boost, basic stat boost, debuff cleanse. Pretty solid team. This team has the increased allies attack by 3% per applicable ally, so we get an extra 12% attack, which is kind of nice. For gear, HP defense, attack crit. Of course, DPS is it, and then I just need these guys alive for their passives, really. But that's it. Let's get on with it. I'm kind of getting fed up with this now. So literally my 11th attempt, because it keeps asking every turn for a recovery skill. It's not had a turn where it's not asked for a recovery skill. Or it's not asked for double buff skill. Which I can't do. Because the game won't give you double buff. Ever. I've not once been asked for a stance. Both my teams have a stance, not been asked for a stance once. Been asked for an attack skill about twice. Apart from that, it's just debuff, buff, recovery skill. And you're going to watch it here, it's also going to say recovery skill. Because it's probably bugged. Oh my god, I got asked for something that was not... that I can actually do. I actually got asked for something I can do. That's such a shock. I think realistically, I just suck up all the damage I can just absorb for now. I think I'll just Aldo counter, we'll do this, and then I'll AoE as well. I mainly want to keep a single target for damage. I don't think AoE is really going to do too much. It's definitely not bad though. 736k is not bad. Albedo debuff spam! It's actually pretty good. I can get level 3 skill now. That's actually pretty good for phase 2. Well, if it also level 3 skills, which it most definitely will. Immediately also level 3 skill. There we go, we get the counter off, it misses because we have an attack buff, attack rate stat buff. There we go. Now I have to switch teams. The shock damage is actually pretty good. Switch teams, we'll upgrade melee, we AoE, and then we single target. There we go. That should then deal with it. And it's going to also recovery skill immediately afterwards. Decent damage. Not really. Even Barnes not doing too much. They are struggling to hit crits. Maybe it's because we don't have the Diane buff. We don't have Diane's 10% attack related stat buff. It just asks for this all the time. I don't know why. I think it's bugged. It's always this. Should I have done the other way around? I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to suck up the fact that I'm going to take tons of damage next phase on my other team. Goes for Nabe. I don't know why. She is quite tanky. Apparently not, because I've got this thing's got like 70 million % damage increase. Who designed this thing? Like, realistically, it's not a very smart boss. You know, you've given it skills that can do absurdly high amounts of damage for no reason. 20% increase for every buff, debuff, or stance. He applies 2 debuffs basically continuously. Not a very smart idea. We'll do this, we'll remove the old gauge, and then I'll then suck up the fact I'm then going to probably get 2 stacks or whatever the crap it's going to give me. I don't even know what I get for missing out on 2. I think I might actually get the recovery one. I won't get this because I've done one of the gimmicks, so I'll be at 2 out of 3 now. What do I get? Recovery. That's good on this phase. If it was on the other phase, it's basically useless. Well, once again, and not another buff skill, just the same skills I just used. Not doing any damage, that's fine. I kind of just want to go to the next phase. I've got level 2 skills, I've got level 3 skills. I kind of just want to go to the next phase. And the best way to do that is by just doing this. I'll waste this as well. This should kill. If Melee can't kill it, then we have a problem. He's got his attack related stat boost. It's extremely stat lowered. It's extremely defense lowered. Thank you. That's all I wanted to see. Cool, don't care. We got second phase. 1, 2, 3. Lucky enough, I actually have that on this team. And I can actually save a level 2 skill as well. So I will pop this. Do I want an ultimate? Realistically, no. I will pop this though. Just fan space. Just fan space. This might be the run. Things like Milim's good, right? I feel like you could easily get away with running Shion instead. But once again, they both have attack skills, so you're both gonna be suffering from. You're still gonna be suffering from the same problem. It's just stupid. Like, it's just really stupid. Damage, not bad. Damage once again, not bad. Switch. Realistically, probably want to get rid of the Nanashi skill. Just not really that useful. I want to keep Albedo's ult. Only because if I use it, it's going to do an absurdly high amount of damage. And I want to get some Milim skills off first. Good damage. What is it looking like now? There we go. Got a rank up. Okay, I can do that again. So let me switch teams back to the Sins. Diana raises a stance up. I think I just go for raw damage now. Do I just go for raw damage? Yeah, I think I just go for raw damage. I just double single target with melee. So ult with Gotha for the buff for Gotha. And for the whole team. Which is just a very slight buff because I'm only 1/6. There we go. And we'll leave it at 1 HP. So we can kill it next phase with the other team. I want to see what Milim's damage is like, and now it doesn't have like any buffs. I can actually see what Milim's damage is going to be like. We have a lot of corrosion on this team, though. How much do we got? Yeah, a lot. 10 stacks. Because we've got about a whopping like 30% corrosion every turn. That's fine. We tank this pretty well, and then we get the auto cleanse as well. We do this. We do this. And then I hit it with one of these as well. So this will then stun it, or then be back to my turn, then I can use a golden Milim skill to see how much damage she can do. Lightning, yes. Good damage. Nanashi? Mediocre. But it's to be expected, he's not really the best of characters. Okay, now... She has buff. What's her attack related stats looking like? Okay, not the worst. We can stance up with Albedo just in case magically Milim cannot do 1 damage. And we do this. Pretty sure Milim just bonks this thing to death. That's surprisingly low. That's a lot less than what I was expecting. For a golden single target, it's pretty low. I was sort of expecting like Shion level damage, which is like 5 million. With her ultimate, I've also seen her golden single target from Shion do like 5 million. I would say if you had the choice between Milim and Shion, you 100% want Shion. Not only does Shion provide damage reduction, but she's an absurd DPS. Milim doesn't provide anything for the team, apart from the AoE damage reduction, which isn't really that much after like 3 turns. It's like 40% damage reduction for 3 turns for AoE skills. It's not really that big. And then after that, she sort of requires Dragon Rampage to power absurd amounts of damage, which you can't get, of course, unless you kill the second phase, but realistically, you're not going to be able to do that because the gimmick always wants buff skills, or it wants recovery skills, or debuff skills, and if you're going to be running it on a team like this, where you want to get the most out of Milim, it's not really going to be that impactful, where you can run Shion, who not only is an absurd DPS, but also quite a nice support damage reduction-wise, of course, for these two squishy individuals here. But anyway, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, I'll see you next one, goodbye.